Hi guys, it's Driven Fitness Erica here. It's a Wednesday at about noon, and surprise, I'm Facebook Living 2 weeks in a row on Wednesday. Hopefully you're tuning in. I'm going to try to do Wednesdays at noon because I'm here, I'm at work, but I'm done. So hopefully I can make it part of a routine. Next week, Wednesday at noon, I would really like to do an Ask the Trainer session about fitness. So if you have any burning questions about fitness, hi Brandy, I know, I just said you should be proud of me. I'm doing 2 weeks in a row. You're keeping me honest. So while anyone else can jump on, next week I would love to do an Ask the Trainer. So if you have any fitness only, we're only going to do fitness, exercise, weight loss questions, then feel free to private message me before anytime this week, or email me or send me a reply to this Facebook live feed, and then I'll answer all those questions next week. So next week on Wednesday, I'm going to do Ask the Trainer. This week, I just really wanted to quickly talk about changing the people around you. And I started thinking about this because someone I know posted a really great quote on Facebook, I think last week, that said, "You cannot change the people around you, but you can change the people around you." Got to think about that, right? So you can't change the people around you, right? People are people, they're going to be who they are. You cannot change the way they feel about your activities or your goals, or, you know, if you're in a weight loss journey. So many times, if you are feeling frustrated, I'm mostly going to be talking to people who have weight to lose, because this is where I feel like I see this most often. If you're feeling frustrated, or you're feeling like you don't have a supportive network around you, that is going to be really important and crucial, actually. Hi, Judy. Being able to have a support network and a supportive group of people around you is going to be what's crucial to your success. So I loved that quote, "You can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you," because you have to start reframing your way of thinking if you want to be successful in the long term. And this might feel like sort of extreme for some people, but it's kind of like an addiction, right? So someone who is addicted to drugs or alcohol, they go away to rehab, they clean themselves up, they're very successful. Well, what happens if they go right back into the environment that they were in prior to their rehabilitation? Many, many times it's not successful, and that's because they're going right back into all those negatives that were surrounding them. They are falling back into old habits. And, you know, whether or not you're addicted to something is one thing, but in weight loss, it's a very similar story. So over time, you've developed habits, and you've surrounded yourself most likely with people, things, and an environment that is going to support your activities, and has probably helped you get you where you are. So what I find most often with people who want to lose weight is they start to feel frustrated because they come into Driven Fitness, they're doing great in classes, and when they're on their own, they're doing great with eating. But as soon as they get into those atmospheres and environments where all of a sudden the people who are around them are encouraging them to like cheat a little bit here or there, or, you know, they're like, "Oh, you don't need to go exercise this morning, just come to the bar and watch football." Once they get into those environments, they start to either plateau or feel themselves backsliding, or just don't feel supported. So the thing you have to really think about is, how can you change your surroundings? So I'm not saying, like, you know, ditch all of your friends and family. Obviously, we don't want to do that. But what you do want to do is start creating an atmosphere and a group of people around you who support you in your goals and can help you succeed. And I wanted to share some specific ways to do that today, because in Orange County, if you're in Orange County, there are so many groups and free and paid options of fitness that you could be with a different group every day doing a different activity, and you'll slowly start to build a new support network. So I just wanted to talk about a few of those for people who may not even know about them, because I only knew about them as I kind of started getting out and about with a lot of different groups of athletes. So number one is obviously finding a gym. finding a gym that you feel comfortable in, that has some accountability, that gives you a good, supportive and positive environment. For many people who, if you have the funds, for many people who are really serious about losing weight, it works best if you're in a boutique facility like Driven Fitness or another one where you have small groups and people who can really keep you on track. So number one, join a gym. Hey, Carl, what's up? Number two, is there a ton of running stores around here that provide free group activities? So Roadrunner Sports has like runs every Wednesday night. Snail's Pace has runs every week. 2XU, the clothing store, there's one in Newport Beach and there's one in San Clemente. They have free group runs every week, which by the way, guys, if you start going to these, they give away a lot of free stuff. It's crazy, but not only are you around a supportive like group of people who's really fun, but you can probably come away with some cool swag. Snail's Pace, I know, does like beginning running programs as well if you're not like a true runner or you don't think that you're a true runner, but you want to become one. Most of the local bike shops in the area do lots of free clinics and group rides. So, you know, I work a lot with Pure Ride Cycles. They have group rides every week. G2 and Aliso Viejo, Rock and Road, Cyclery and Mission Viejo. They all have activities every week for varying abilities. And it might be scary to start, you know, coming in the first time, you're not going to know anybody. You might feel a little bit like a fish out of water, but once you keep going, the same people usually do these things every week. So you will create an environment and a group of people who you know. Let's see. The Irvine Conservancy. So one of my awesome members, Linda Bogue, is a docent with the Irvine Conservancy, and she told me about their great website, which is called letsgooutside.org. Letsgooutside.org. They list everything going on within the Orange County region that they're leading. So they have all kinds of docent-led things. Beginners hikes, cardio fitness hikes, mountain bike riding lessons, clinics, trips, and they use all the county parks in the Orange County area. So if you're someone, especially like a female who maybe wants to get outside and try hiking or going on a walk during the middle of the day, before work, after work, but you don't want to go by yourself, the Irvine Conservancy is a really great resource because, again, lots of different levels, lots of different distances, and again, those same people lead the hikes a lot and the same people attend the hikes. So you will start to create that supportive network. So if your, partner at home doesn't want to do anything, if you don't have any friends that want to do anything and you're stuck by yourself, all of these are really great options. Most of them are free for you to get out and start getting involved and getting fit and creating that network of people that will help you out. Meetup.com is another big one. I don't use that so much anymore, but a lot of these same companies and shops will also use Meetup. So just go on to Meetup and look up what you are searching for. Hi, Grace. Hey, Mike. Hey, Susie. And use Meetup to find, again, groups. And you might have to experiment a little bit. Some groups might not be, your cup of tea. You might not jive with the other people. So you got to be courageous enough to get out there and get outside of your comfort zone and try some of this stuff, especially if you're on your own. The other thing is if you are a part of a church. I know Saddleback here in Orange County has a huge walking program. They have lots of fitness classes. So again, search for something in your area. If you belong to a church, see if they have something already in place. Yoga studios. Yoga Works in Mission Viejo, I know for sure, does a Monday 12 o'clock community class. And many other yoga facilities now do community classes, which means that they're free. So every, week, couple days a week, they will offer a free community class. We'll give you a chance to get out, get your yoga on, and meet some new people. So the moral of this story is that in order for you to be successful, particularly if you're trying to lose weight, is that you have to surround yourself with other people who are also trying to lose weight, right? Or who are already fit, even better, because that gives you some motivation and something to a goal to try to reach, right? So if you don't have anybody in your life who is either up for the challenge or is interested in the same things that you are, then definitely take a look at all of these different options that I've listed. You know, all of these are generally for Orange County, but wherever you live, if you start Google searching different running stores, cycling stores, yoga places, hiking areas, then most likely you'll find a group of people and some free events where you can explore things. All right, that was it today. It was really short. I think maybe only 15 minutes. Again, next week, Wednesday at noon, I'm going to do an Ask the Trainer segment. So if you have any fitness only, we're just going to do fitness only questions, then send them to me via Facebook or post them below this video and let me know what questions you have and I'll address those. And then also I have a Facebook seminar coming up next Thursday night at 7 p.m. It is all about my tips for surviving the holidays. So if you are someone who feels like you need help with fitness and nutrition during the holiday season, definitely attend that. It's going to be $10. It's about an hour from 7 to 8 p.m. and I'm going to give you all my best tips, and I will link that event to this Facebook Live broadcast as well. Okay? All right, guys, have a great afternoon. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and go out and find your supportive network. Bye.